So, welcome to Jumbo IS and welcome to our lecture series called Daily MCQ Practice. In this lecture series, we cover a particular day's current affairs through a set of 4 to 5 MCQs. The idea is very simple. Current affairs form a very important portion of your prelims examination, stage 1 of your civil services examination. In fact, 40 to 50% of your MCQs from prelims examination are directly or indirectly related to current affairs. Now, you need to cover current affairs and you need to revise them regularly. Okay. And what better way to cover current affairs and revise these current affairs for your prelims examination than by getting the much needed MCQ practice from them? MCQ practice would really help you out as far as current affairs are concerned. Now, if you'll make this lecture series a part of your daily routine, then these 4 to 5 MCQs covered on a daily basis would add up to more than 1200 MCQs. 1200 MCQs from the topic of current affairs are more than sufficient. You wouldn't have to worry about your current affairs portion while appearing for your prelims examination. So make this lecture series a part of your daily routine. Alright, enough of the introduction. Let's straight away jump into the lecture, starting with question number 1. Consider the following statements regarding coal production. Bituminous is the highest rank of coal, hard, brittle, black, and lustrous, with a high percentage of fixed carbon and low volatile matter. Jharkhand has the highest coal production in India, followed by Odisha and Chhattisgarh. Around 74% of country's electricity, India's electricity that is generated by coal-based thermal power plants. How many of the above statements are correct? Okay. So, as far as types of coal are concerned, well, there are 4 basic types. Okay. And I will basically explain them in the order of their quality. So, from highest quality to lowest quality. The highest quality of coal that is available is anthracite. Okay. It is the highest rank of coal, hard, brittle, and has a high carbon content. Okay. Then is bituminous. Okay. Then is bituminous. Okay. Then there is subbituminous, which is of lower quality. And the lowest quality is that of lignite. Now, India has a lot of coal. In fact, India is the second largest producer of coal in the world. But India has larger quantities of bituminous, not anthracite. China is the largest producer of coal and China has a lot of anthracite coal. Clear? So, first statement is false. Now, in India, the state that produces the largest amount of coal is Jharkhand. Followed by Odisha and Chhattisgarh, this statement is absolutely correct. And in India, if we talk about electricity, then 74% of the electricity comes from thermal power plants which require coal as fuel. So this part is also correct. Only 2 statements are correct. The answer is B. Question number 2. Consider the following statements again about coal. Coking coal, also known as metallurgical coal, is used to produce coke for steel making, while non-coking coal is used for power generation. Coal India Limited is the largest producer of coal in India. Commercial coal mining in India began in 1774 at Raniganj coalfields along the Damodar River. Okay, so look, we talked about types of coal. There is another category of coal, okay, or categorization of coal. Now, there are 2 types of coal, okay. One is called coking coal. Now, coking coal is also known as metallurgical coal and it has a special quality. Well, this coking coal is used in production of steel. You cannot produce steel, or the coal used in steel manufacturing has to have this quality. Okay, it should be coking coal. Now, non-coking coal, also known as thermal coal, is not used in production of steel, but it is important. It is used in electricity generation or power generation. Okay, so first statement is absolutely correct. Now, the thing is that in India, coal mining started in 1774. Commercial coal mining, modern ways of mining coal, started in 1774 during British rule, and it started at Raniganj coalfields, which is in Jharkhand along Damodar River. So this part is correct. Now, thing is, in 1973, coal mining was nationalized. That means only government could produce coal. Okay, and for that reason, Coal India Limited was formed. Now, Coal India Limited was a government company, or you can call it PSU, which was responsible for production of coal, and because coal mining was nationalized, only Coal India Limited could produce it. Okay, that is why Coal India Limited became the largest producer of coal in our country. Now, in 1993, this nationalization was done away with. Now, even private players were allowed to mine coal. But this 20-year lead from 1973 to 1993, well, Coal India Limited got a significant lead. In this period, it was the only producer of coal, and that is why today, too, it is the largest producer of coal. Okay, largest. After Coal India Limited, there are some private companies that produce coal. So, third statement is also correct. 1, 2, and 3. The answer is D. Question number 3. Consider the following statements regarding SwaYaan initiative. Launched in 2022, it focuses on capacity building for human resource development in unmanned aircraft systems. Ministry of Science and Technology is the implementing authority for this initiative. NIDAR initiative under SwaYaan aims to inspire and engage India's students and researchers to develop drones. Okay, so back in 2022, Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology launched SwaYaan initiative. Now, this initiative is responsible for training our human resources or developing India's human resources. That means skilled personnel for taking drone technology forward in India. Okay, so India wants to become a global leader in drone technology, drone production. But for that, India has to have skilled personnel. Okay, so to develop this pool of skilled personnel, METI launched SwaYaan initiative in 2022. Okay, so first statement is correct, but second statement is not correct. It is not under Ministry of Science and Technology, it is under Electronics and IT. Now, under SwaYaan initiative, government has launched a challenge, a competition of sorts. Okay, in this competition, various students of engineering colleges and researchers would come together and develop drones. The winner of this competition would get 40 lakh prize plus an opportunity to create their own startup and all other benefits. Okay, so this initiative or this challenge is known as NIDAR initiative. So this part is correct. 1 and 3 are correct. The answer is C. And last, but definitely not the least, which of the following statements are correct regarding safe harbor provisions in Indian law? Safe harbor provision is provided to social media companies under Information Technology Act 2000. Under this, social media companies are immune to any liability arising from unlawful content posted by a third party on their platform. Safe harbor protection would be applicable under all circumstances. Okay. So the thing is, when we talk about online platforms, okay, suppose you have a website, and on your website, well, you have posted some unlawful content. Now, look, in India, free speech is a right, is a fundamental right. But reasonable restrictions can be applied on that free speech. For example, giving hate speeches is not covered under the fundamental right of freedom of speech and expression. Okay, so there is a category of speech that is considered unlawful. Now, if on your website you have posted unlawful speech or unlawful content, whether it's a video, it's a post, text, audio, whatever, well, if you are the owner of this website, then you shall be prosecuted. But the thing with social media platforms is that they are not the authors of this speech. People who use this platform, well, they post videos and text and whatnot. Okay, so if some Facebook user has posted some unlawful video, well, then that person should be prosecuted, not the owner of Facebook, right? Now, these people, the owners of these social media platforms, are basically protected, immune from liability when it comes to unlawful content. So if someone else posts unlawful content on Facebook, the owner of Facebook won't be prosecuted for this. Now, this immunity is known as safe harbor provision, and it is provided to social media platforms or these intermediaries under section 79 of Information Technology Act 2000. Okay, so first and second statements are correct. Now the thing is, Section 79 also mentions the grounds under which safe harbor protection won't be given to social media companies. For example, if it is proved that these social media companies knew about this unlawful content and still they posted it, safe harbor provisions won't apply. If government tells them that this post is unlawful content and it should be removed, and these social media companies do not comply with that order, well then safe harbor protection won't be applied to them. So this protection would be applicable under all circumstances? No, there are exceptions. Okay, so 1 and 2 only, the answer is A. And with that, we conclude today's session. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I'm sure it has added value to your preparation. But it would add more value if you revise this lecture as well. Now, by revision, I mean taking a look at written detailed solutions to each and every MCQ provided or discussed in this lecture. Okay, now you just have to spend another 5 to 10 minutes and you will be able to revise the entire lecture. Now, these written detailed solutions are provided in our notes, and these notes are shared on our Telegram channel. The link to our Telegram channel is provided in the comment section below. You just have to click on that link, go to our Telegram channel, download these notes, and spend another 5 to 10 minutes revising or going through written detailed solutions to each and every MCQ discussed above. On that note, I'll be signing off with the promise of seeing you again with another set of MCQs. Thank you, everyone.